What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Itz-Beez-Da TrackStar, and welcome back to another dancehall video tutorial. And today we are talking about melody. So a common thing what people always tell me is that, hey brother, the thing I'm struggle with is the melody them, you know what I mean? And a lot of times me get a melody but I struggle for other counter melody or something like that. So we basically go just run through kind of like a beginner way. Couple of tips are just the ways how me come up with my melody them, especially when I build a rhythm from scratch. I have another melody video I drop, or it probably already dropped, I'm not sure, and that kind of show more of counter melody. So this one I go just go from scratch. And typically what me do is when I build a melody, the first instrument I'm gonna load up is just a natural piano, because basically you always can get a good sound immediately, and then you can swap it out after the fact. So that's step one. Step two is to really decide if me want to go from scratch, like fully just drawing the notes and listen, or if I want just pick a scale and build a melody out of that the scale. So I'm gonna show kind of both ways, right? So I'll just go up here, I'll grab a major scale, I'll make some happy, and without just float around and just click one somewhere, and we'll land on D sharp major. So that are the scale what would I use. So now I just feel copy all of them thing here. D sharp major is also E flat major, same thing. Alright, now that we have that, can go back to the piano, just expand and start come up with a melody. Now we have that set, we can pick a tempo. Tempo typically vary anywhere between 90 to 110. In this situation, we'll go with about 94, and we can start create the melody. So the key is D sharp major or D flat major. So it would be a good idea if you start with the first note on that key, but you don't have to. In this situation, that's what me do. And typically what I do is I really try get my pluck melody like this right away. You know what I mean? One good way where you can kind of get the melody set and kind of have ideas that float around in your head is to get like a nice sustained melody first and then chop it up in a plucks. So that's something I'll try. So let's drag this out to about here and just listen. So that doesn't sound super happy. You know what I mean? It's not like a happy chord, but that's fine. We can always change it. So that sounds a little bit better. So now let's, and then we can count. If you can imagine it in your head, you can do it in here. So the melody one me I hear is like so I want to go up some more instead of going down. So let's go here, here, and here. All right, let's go up again. We're going to copy this across, and then we can change up the melody on this side. I don't know, I struggle if I say the word melody. That's so weird. Okay, so I'm going to draw this card out. And this is just stuff that's going through my head right now. So the melody is like dun, 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 and then we'll go back around. So we'll go lower. And here. Cool. And then what we can do now is duplicate this and now change the melody up so we don't have like a fully, like a repetitive thing going on. So the thing I would change is probably towards the end. I would probably do a different. So I could go here, keep that there. Cool. So basically we have the full, the sustained version of the melody right now. Cool. You know what I mean? Now we can go through and chop up the melody. First, let me copy this to an empty sampler channel. And now we can go through and chop it up into the modern pluck version of dancehall. I mean, so now you start working thirds. Exactly like that. Do this. Cool. Now let's shorten these up a little bit. So we have a melody there. Now we have the melody that we want. We have a good groove. Now we swap out the instruments. So we're going to take this, put it in Serum, and the plug that I'm using is from a third-party preset bank, and I used this in a rhythm called Mobile Time a long while ago. So hopefully it fits. If not, then we'll find something that'll fit. But let's play that. You know what I mean? So we have a nice melody going, we have a nice, you know, what we can do, because we had the sustained melody first, we can easily now go through and add it up simply by copying and pasting that very same melody. Let's go preset. Let's go. First, let's try some pads first. Let's just kind of just mess around with the sounds. So let's try some pads. I haven't used this VST in well over a year and a half. So let's go through some of these sounds. Smooth. Let's try dance pads. And then let's listen with the plug. That's a nice sound. Let's turn this on. So we have two sounds done so far, right? And every other melody basically rests in the chords that you already have. That's the approach that I take. So if I wanted a bass line, right? Let me go to Nexus. And all I will do is copy the sustained melody, paste it, and load a bass. In this situation, I'll be using the D-pad sine bass 2. Now, all we need to do is figure out what notes we want to use. Typically, I go for the lowest notes in the chords. So that's what I'm going to do. Then we can cut this, duplicate it, and drop it an octave. And then here we can switch this up because it's playing the same thing. Like we say, we don't really want it to be too repetitive. You know? And then we can even make changes. We don't have to keep it stagnant like that. We can give it a groove like how the melody has a groove. Delete that. You know? From there, can go back to expand, can add an ARP, go to multi-track arpeggiators. Actually, I think I'm gonna duplicate hybrid. And go to ARP. And let's take a listen. Like that. Everything together so far. And then what we could do, and this is all stuff that we can do in FL easily, we can strum this melody. Get rid of all of these. And treat this as if it's a lead. So basically we only have the first, the last, the first, the middle, and the end. So it's basically like a transition. So we come in, and then we go out here. You know what I mean? And then we can go up a couple octaves. And I have a Rhodes piano here. Can add that on top as well. Push that over to the right hand side. And this is like a really important thing because once you start adding more sounds, you want to start panning things out. And just like that. As far as a lead melody goes, can easily be added as well. I'm going to use Vacuum Pro for that. I'm going to go through some of these leads. This is more of a vintage synthesizer. There's a lot of harsh sounds in here, so bear with me. So some VSTs allow you to bend notes by adding notes underneath. So I'm going to try that. Let's go duplicate. And basically what I just did was I literally just followed all of the ghost notes, basically just following the stuff that I already have. Let's find a better lead for this. That's basically it. It's like not really, you know, that much to it. I'm gonna put a link for this project in the description. It's only fair that I give it away so y'all can practice. Hint, hint. Let's go to percussion, loops, and let's get copy this in, and the BPM is 98, so let's stretch this out. Let's put another one of these, and what we have so far. You understand? We have a full beat in 18 minutes, basically. So, like I said, I'll put, I'm not going to put the link for the FLP. Should I? Yeah, I'll just put the link for the FLP and in the descriptions. Of course, you will have to replace all of the VSTs because they probably won't load on your computer if you don't have them. But you know, it's only fair that I give the session away because hey, you know, I built it on a video and it's on the internet, so anybody can copy it and might as well just give away. So yeah, man. Until next time, it's your boy Itz-Beez-Da TrackStar. Peace.